Why did people obey the rules during the pandemic? Why do they still trust the word of a politician? And why does the room go quiet when someone mentions they have a PhD? The reason is simple. No one cares what's right. People only care about what feels safe. It's called authority bias, the tendency to assign more weight to the opinion, command, or behavior of someone who appears to be in a position of power. It's automatic. The brain evolved in social hierarchies where following the dominant figure meant survival. And even now, uniforms, tone of voice, posture, or titles still trigger the same reflex. It doesn't just give us a sense of security, which ranks second in our internal hierarchy. It also gives us the chance to hand over responsibility. If we're not the ones making the decision, then we can't be blamed for the outcome. It may sound cowardly, but for most people, that trade-off is a relief. And once it happens, people stop evaluating anything the authority does rationally. You can be the person who takes responsibility for others, who gives them that sense of security. And if you dress appropriately, hold the right posture, speak with certainty, and carry the weight of responsibility without hesitation, people will hand you control willingly. And control is power. As soon as someone is attractive, they've already won in life. They get better grades in school, they get the promotion, they make friends more easily, and get the woman you like. But it's not actually about attractiveness. It's about a psychological effect, one that also has an evil twin, and you can easily use both yourself, even if you're ugly. The halo effect is a bias where one positive trait spills over onto everything else. If someone looks good, we assume they're smart, competent, and charismatic, even without proof. The brain does this to save effort. Judging every trait set up takes time and energy, so it uses one strong signal to fill in the rest. It's faster, easier, and usually good enough to survive socially. The evil twin is the horn effect. One negative trait spills over to everything else. So for you, make sure you look as good as possible. Work out, lose weight, be well groomed, and dress well. It matters more for every area of your life than you think. When it comes to others, introduce your friend as the smartest person you know and your enemy as a manipulative liar. That alone triggers the halo or horn effect and lets you control the perception of everyone around you.
It takes just 3 people crossing a red light for the entire group to follow. The brain assumes they know something you don't, and in that moment following feels safer than thinking alone. It's called social proof. We look at what others are doing and assume they know better. For millions of years, moving with the group meant safety. Hesitating alone could mean death. That wiring still runs today. The moment a few people act, cross the street, applaud, panic, buy, or follow, your brain interprets their behavior as information. They must see something I don't. Instead of analyzing the situation yourself, you mirror them. That's why sitcoms play laugh tracks, why a few people are paid to start the applause at performances, why companies highlight customer reviews, and why trends go viral. Once movement starts, each person becomes proof for the next. Truth becomes irrelevant and momentum takes over. So if you want people to follow, don't start with arguments. Let others see someone act first. Show that others already like you or your product, and once the first few move, social proof does the rest and gives you everything you want.